People who go into people's houses for their job. What is the strangest, creepiest thing you've ever seen or experienced? 1. I used to volunteer for a wildlife rescue and once went to pick up a baby bird at an elderly woman's house. She carefully uncovered it from the towel she placed it in, and it was just a chestnut. 2. Back when I was a door-to-door salesman, I had plenty of odd experiences, but one stood out. A man gave me a full tour of his giant backyard shed where he fermented wine. It was fascinating. He explained the entire home winery process in detail. He didn't buy anything from me though. 3. I'm a pool guy, so I'm often in people's backyards. One hot summer day, I walked into a backyard and was greeted by 2 completely naked teenagers cuddled on a poolside recliner. They stared at me. I stared at them. Then I immediately turned around and they bolted inside. Later, I asked the homeowner if they'd had visitors. She said no, then added, "Surprised you haven't met them. Let me introduce you." Turns out they were her kids, and they were siblings. The family canceled service within 2 months. 4. A couple of years ago, I worked for a cleaning company. On one of my first days, I entered a room in a woman's house that was full of only clocks and mirrors. I've never been so keenly aware of my own mortality. 5. I work in insurance restoration, dealing with fire-damaged houses. One day, I came across a woman's deep freezer in her garage. Inside were the bodies of every cat she'd owned since the 80s. Unfortunately, the power had been out for a week. Guess who got to stumble upon that discovery?